I think they didn't get enough booing. It should be way more.
Directed at Israel and Jews was highlighted over the weekend when Israeli athletes were booed at the Winter Olympics. Think about what sort of a person would do that. Think about the message that sends to the world, especially with the sickening history of the Palestinian Liberation Organisation's terror attack against the Israeli team at the Munich Olympics in 1972. But this is what Israelis and Jews are forced to live with unless we stand up. The president made a pertinent point of...
Fuck all of them. You've seen what the Olympics would look like? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I got time, I'll show you that. This one. Bro, that's a portal to hell. What is this? What is this, man? You people can be serious, right? God damn. That's straight out of a... Bro.
About this challenge at Bondi today.
We stood with Australian Jews, for we are one big family, and when one Jew is hurt, all Jews feel their pain. That is why I'm here today, to embrace and console the bereaved families. Anti-Semitism here in Australia is not a Jewish problem. It is an Australian problem and a global problem.
Yeah, well said. It's obvious, isn't it? But this issue, too many don't understand. This issue, this struggle, it belongs to all of us. Much of the animosity against Israel is fueled by misinformation, claims of genocide, claims of deliberate starvation, claims of targeting civilians. You've heard it all over the past couple of years. And fundamental to this is the propaganda that's come out of Gaza from Hamas, often described as Gazan Health Ministry or other bodies, but always effectively just whatever is pushed out by Hamas. It's the long-term, long-time governing entity of Gaza at the same time that it's a murderous Islamist terrorist outfit. As this horrible war has gone on, much of the world's media has simply repeated and amplified this propaganda. Unproven claims about numbers of children being killed, or even clearly false claims about the targeting of hospitals and the like. And when people are fed these lies and they believe them, well, obviously it fuels animosity towards Israel. And crucial to this debate is the official death count. And there were uncorroborated reports over the weekend that an Israeli official had confirmed Hamas's claim that 70,000 people had been killed in Gaza during the war. Now, that's an extraordinarily low number for more than 2 years of war in a heavily populated urban area, but that could indeed be the toll. And let me stress that any civilian casualties, especially children, is shocking, harrowing. In fact, it's intolerable. This death and trauma deliberately triggered for the people of Gaza by Hamas is intolerable. But so many blame Israel, even when, as I've discussed many times and shown you, he clearly went to great lengths.
The first 30 seconds, I thought he had me in the first half. Back to his bullshit. What the fuck, bro? Oh, how can people actually believe this? I can't listen to that. I almost can't, bro. But I will. Such hypocrisy. Yeah.
Minimise civilian casualties, giving up the element of surprise, for instance, by warning Gazans exactly where it's going to bomb and when, and providing safe passage for civilians out of there. Israel has argued the number of civilian casualties has been exaggerated by Hamas, whose soldiers and terrorists operate in civilian clothing among civilians. And that's where another story is illuminating. Again, it's impossible to independent quoted Hamas terror, nothing to do with religion.
Average Australians were out trying to celebrate a Jewish festival and were attacked for their religious identity.
Well, there you go.
I'm not supporting any of it. But there's a but. You can think the rest of it.
Still, she couldn't help herself, telling her ABC audience that opposition, telling her ABC audience about the level of opposition.
Yeah. Bro, but no one, like, would you expect Israel?
Israël qui n'a jamais accueilli les Jeux Olympiques, mais qui a accueilli les Jeux Paralympiques à Tel Aviv en 1968.
Is it just me or I'm not hearing any booing, unfortunately.
Une patineuse, hein, Maria Senyuk.
Oof. Look, man. The audience boos Israel anthem. Look, it goes back.
Jeux Paralympiques à Tel Aviv en 1968.
Yeah. Absolutely well deserved. Absolutely well deserved.